Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to me and her having a chat with you.
I'm just sharing, just a second.
Are you sharing?
Yeah, I'm just sharing.
You know what sharing is, don't you?
Caring.
Sharing's caring. Great
all
stuff.
the all the groups and all the pages and everything.
Oh, lovely.
So
it's great.
So everybody can see us.
They can. Well, I've took my glasses off now. I can't see nothing. I'm getting blind as a bat in my old age.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Right.
I was all right till this bloody lockdown.
Was you?
I was.
Really?
Yeah.
Terrible, isn't it? It's really bad.
Terrible, right.
The chat's ready to display messages, so if you want to go. Good evening, Tracy.
Hi, Les.
Hello, Les. How are you?
Hi, Tracy.
Good to see you. Welcome to the Old Guy Rules, 60s Bar and Friends. Good evening, Mr. Lemon. Oh, goodness me. Louise went on Facebook.
To one more page, and then you have my full and undivided attention.
Great. Louise was online the other day saying the cheese was slipping off her cracker a little bit. But there you go. Hello, Paul Cummins. How are you? It's good to see you. We were down with Paul at TJ's the other day. I don't know whether you saw it, but if not, take a look at our Facebook page and on our YouTube page, and go and have a look at TJ's. Absolutely superb. Hello.
Here I am. Hello.
Eileen and Harry. How you doing? Paul King.
Hi, Louise. Hi, Paul.
How you doing? And evening to Louise, whose cheese had slipped off her cracker.
Mine's been a bit
Biffy
the last few days.
Yeah. It's not helped, of course, that we're back into level 3 now, which is 10 o'clock curfew, which means that...
Hi, Harry.
Harry, how you doing?
Yeah.
Sorry about last night, Harry. It wasn't to happen. We've decided Wednesdays is a much better day for us to come and join you. We was going to do a quiz tonight. Unfortunately, that hasn't happened. We've had such a busy...
We have had a busy day.
Few days.
Cheers, everybody.
But, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, my darling. Let us know what you're drinking, as always. Geraldine, how you doing? Good to see you.
A wet and windy Glasgow.
A wet and windy Glasgow. Oh, it's wet and windy in Glasgow. Oh, it happens, doesn't it?
So they were speculating today that our curfew might go to 8 o'clock over Easter.
8 o'clock? Can you believe that?
But it's not going to happen.
That nearly came out wrong.
Yeah. No, and then you said abolished.
Yeah,
but then I realised it wasn't really the right word.
It sounded really bad. It sounded really bad. But you see, what we can't understand, red wine. Good.
Hi, Mick.
Mick Angove, how you doing? Good to see you. And Stuart Baxter's there. We can't wait for you to come back as well. But they were talking about an 8 o'clock curfew. But the regions have voted it out, haven't they?
Yeah, there were really riots, wasn't there?
So it's not going to happen at the moment. But the thing is, interestingly, the UK have now found out that Spain have opened their borders to allow people from the UK to visit us here. However, if you do, it entails a £5,000 fine.
Yeah, unless you've got a specific reason for being allowed.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
You can visit a relative, but only if they're dying.
Yes, it has. Eileen's saying it's been a nice, warm, sunny day here today. It has, It's not been bad today.
We have a klima.
Oh, we also have another collapse of the road up in Puerto Santiago. So that's the second collapse on the same day.
All happening here, isn't it?
Oh, I tell you.
All
unbelievable.
Oh, I like a lager shandy.
It's refreshing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely. Mind you, I'm not drinking, to be honest. This is fizzy water.
And there we were. We're going to shatter all the illusions now.
Well, no, do you know what it is? I think
you've got a crack in your glass.
Since lockdown, I have as well. Oh, my God. Oh, run off before it shatters all over the computer.
That won't do.
That won't do. Don't drop it. But yeah, over lockdown, we have been so... it's ridiculous. Just booze has been going down left, right, and centre, and I don't think you realise, that you're doing it. So we've decided to have a week at least off the. I know it looks like a large gin and tonic, but it's not. Paul King said it's 5,000 cheaper than a week in Centre Parks. Is that expensive? Centre Parks, is it really? I don't know. Eileen's having a whiskey and coke. Well, do you know? I told you, I'm off it. I'm off it just for a week. Just for a week. See if I can dry myself out.
Here's one I made earlier.
Here's one you made earlier. Without a crack in it, I have a glass without a crack. She's got vodka. I'll tell you, absolutely unbelievable. It does look, I know, say no more. But yeah, it's been a very strange week. So, although we're in
a strange week at the moment.
Yeah, it is. But we're in level 3, level 3 at the moment. That means we can't have people inside the bar at all. And outside the bar, we can only have 50% on our terrace. Now, if you know the terrace at 60s,
it's not very big.
It's not very big at all. I mean, look, the place is blooming empty. It's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
And now level 3, we can't even go to each other's houses. So tomorrow, Saturday, Stevie and I, we're going to set up a studio in 60s this week, maybe the Chicken Shack next week, because we can actually meet at our respective businesses. It's very,
what it
very
has
strange.
Though, it's made outside seating, like it's premium now, isn't it?
Well, yeah, outside space is premium.
Yeah.
You did dry January because you're not allowed to come to Tenerife. I don't blame you. Mix on vodka, great stuff.
Eileen's having a whiskey and coke.
It's lovely, isn't it? And there's also some
water.
Well, you had a nice tea, didn't we?
We did have a nice tea.
Oh, chicken and salad.
Very
and we
healthy.
didn't get down the chicken shack.
No,
Stevie says hello to all of you, by the way. You are getting such a lot of views on your, what's it called? Your blog, aren't you?
On my blog.
Your blog. It's there's the address down there.
There we are.
ilovelosgigantes.com. Go and have a look.
Oh, the number's high in Tenerife.
Well,
yeah, we're averaging about 80 new cases a day, aren't we?
Yeah, but they are kind of predominantly in the north of the island.
We have something like, one or two.
I think we've got one or two here in our area. But in the north of the island, they're averaging, 70, 80 a day. So the numbers are really quite high.
But they'll come down. They'll all bring their germs with them at Easter.
Yeah, well, our numbers are going to... See, what happens here is all the people who live... Yes, we will.
Yeah, we will, yeah.
We will. We were going to do one tonight, but things overtook us today, and we will. I will get you one. I'll get you a quiz. Shall we do a quiz next Wednesday?
We'll do a quiz next
We'll have a quiz night next Wednesday. Do you fancy a quiz night next Wednesday? We'll do that, shall we? Mind you, every time we do a quiz, Facebook stops the music side of it,
Yeah,
doesn't
so we
it?
won't be able to do a music round because we just get muted, don't we?
Mind you, having said that, now that we're using this, and I can do all great things like this, right? Maybe we could do a picture quiz.
Maybe we could.
No good for Gavin, but there you go.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy. How you doing? Carnival balloons, that it? Yes, there they are. There they are. I can't reach them to pop them. They're over there, but yeah. No, it's been great. Easter's upon us, and this is what I was going to say. All the people who live in the north, they've got holiday homes down here, haven't they? And they come down in the droves. It's impossible to park anywhere.
Lidl's and Mercadona are packed.
Yeah, but the thing is, when they come down from the north, they bring all the germs, don't they? So we're expecting an increase around here, which is this is Centre Parks is about 100 a night. Wow, unbelievable.
Greetings from Wakefield. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Martin. Good to see you. Yeah, it's like, I can't believe it, mate. It's like 100 a night for Centre Parks. I'd go there at the moment, wouldn't you?
Would you?
Is that 100 each? It's got to be 100 each, isn't
I
it?
don't know.
100 each, so that'd be 300 a night for me, you and Jack. 300 times 7 is 2,100. For 2 weeks, 4,200.
Yeah.
Plus your
I
flights.
think we'll give it a miss.
Yeah, you might as well come to Tenerife.
Yeah.
If you're working all out,
What's
it
the
could be cheaper.
answer with the £5,000
Yes,
fine?
Steve, we do call it fixed up, but we
Yes.
won't talk about that. Thank you.
So this £5,000 fine can go on a holiday.
Yeah.
Is this because they want to keep the tourist money in the UK?
Oh, well, I don't know. Ask these guys. A lot of these guys are in the UK. So
Well, yeah.
tell me, what is that you still can't travel out of your areas? Well, I don't think it's stopping a lot of people, is it?
Yeah.
But there you go. What is the deal with the government imposing a €5,000 fine on people who travel? Is that right? Can they do that? I don't know. Hello from Stafford.
Linda.
How are you? But 5,000, unbelievable. And it looks like Boris is in trouble with the old vaccines now, isn't it? Because Europe are saying we need vaccines or something, and Boris is saying they're for us. And they're talking about stopping vaccines going into the UK, and Boris is talking about retaliating. I don't understand any of it.
It's all gone bonkers.
And what's been going on in Bristol, you guys? I don't believe that. I mean, you're not supposed to gather, you're not supposed to protest, but you are. I mean, it's the world.
I don't think these people personally are.
No, I don't think the people that watch us are. But I mean, is the world unravelling? I mean, we had an incident here in Adeshi where a couple, a British couple, parked in a disabled space, and the police asked them to move.
So they just rounded on them,
and they just ended up brawling in the street.
Yeah, it was all kicking off.
I just think the whole world is unravelling somewhat. It's just got to be patient, guys. That's all I think. I mean, it doesn't matter what you say, you're not going to change it, are you? We can't change it. We would love to open our bar, as it always has been. Last orders, 12:30.
But I refuse to let the situation wind me up because there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. So.
No, it's what it is. So we've decided we might. Centre Parks, 100 per night. It's only for the accommodation.
Right, and then you have to
pay for extra. Yeah, Brenda, the world is going slightly mad. Quite right.
Slightly mad.
I think the world's going bloody
bonkers. Mad, I think,
It's absolutely crazy.
Centre Parks has never appealed to me.
No, but I mean, if you could go to the UK now,
yeah,
and that's the only place you could stay, you'd pay it.
I don't know.
Yeah, of course
I don't know whether I just wouldn't go.
You'd have to. I mean, we're not water-based people, are we? I mean, we're carbon life forms, but we're not water-based. You're missing bingo, Linda. Well, it's funny you should say that, because we've started a new game on Thursdays in the bar called Sing-Alonga Bingo. And what we have is clips of songs, and we've created bingo cards. And you play.
You can show them.
No, I haven't got one here now. No. But you could play bingo and sing along at the same time.
It's like bingo, but instead of numbers, we have songs. And everybody joins in and goes da 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 da. It's fun.
Right. Paul says that the voting tomorrow on extending the COVID bill until October. Who knows what will happen then as regards to? Well, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. And do you know something? I don't think it's just we don't know what's going to happen in the UK, because by all accounts, the UK has done a terrific job with the vaccine. We're rolling out the vaccines far better than here in Tenerife.
Yes, but there is news today that they're calling in all the under 65s, because there's one vaccine that they're not going to give to the older people, isn't there? Is it the AstraZeneca one? Mm-hmm. But they're going to give the Pfizer one to the under 65s.
Yeah.
And lots of people have been getting an appointment today. You haven't had yours yet?
No, I haven't had mine. I'm not important.
You are.
I'm not important. Vaccine go well in Scotland as well. Yeah. 45% of people have had the vaccine. So 45% of the population of Scotland, that's about 27 done now. What is it, 28? There's not many people in Scotland at the moment.
There is here.
That is. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what. The 90 day since Brexit started, it's on the 31st of March. It's been 90 days on the 31st of March, and that means everybody has got to get out. Everybody who's not a resident here has got to get out. And I've got to tell you, oh my God, this place is draining. We are hemorrhaging people at an incredible rate. So quiet at the moment. If you had loads of books, you'd pay the 5,000 to have a decent holiday. Mick, you're quite right. I don't think you're on your own. I think there's an awful lot of people that would do that as well.
People just want out now, don't they?
But we are hemorrhaging people left, right and centre, aren't we? It's like we've gone from having a great place, and within a year it's just gone. If you drew a chart, it would just go like that, right down. Mm-hmm. And and now I think we're about here-ish.
A very small core population of locals now. What we're
waiting for is that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. The vote tomorrow is on extending the Coronavirus Act hedging the bets in case the South African variant takes off.
Yeah, can other EU countries come to Tenerife?
Well,
I think there's some that can. We've had Norwegians,
we've had Norwegians,
Swedish,
we've
and
had,
Iceland, but I think they still have to have a negative test.
yeah, they still have to have a
before they
PCR test, has to be
Yeah.
negative. But we did have Germans up until this week, and Germany's closed its borders now, I believe. Italy, Portugal. So there's quite a few people closing the borders and refusing to allow travel.
Yeah, I mean,
to places
you look
like
at
this.
the arrivals for Tenerife South Airport, and most days there's no more than about 20 planes coming in, whereas there probably would have been closer on 200.
Mick hasn't
when
had a
we were
holiday
all-
now for 18 months. Well, sadly, Mick, I don't think you're on your own.
No.
Because, you know, I mean, we would love nothing more than to get on a plane and just go somewhere, anywhere.
Well, I'd like to go.
UK.
I'd like to go and see my mum and dad, but
Yeah,
the
of
amount
course.
of hoops that we'd have to jump through with all the testing, all the
Oh my God, it's
quarantine,
ridiculous. I mean,
and then you book your flight, and then not knowing whether it is actually going to happen.
well, yeah, let's do a scenario.
Go on then.
Let's do a scenario.
Okay.
Right, we've booked a flight.
Yeah.
First thing we've got to do is 72 hours before get PCR tests
Yes.
to prove that we're COVID free.
Then I think you have to have appointments for, or you have to have booked and paid for the 2 tests that you have to have on day 2 and day 8. I think they have to be confirmed. I think
And then,
Yeah.
isn't it right that you've got to
quarantine for 10
quarantine
days.
for 10 days?
Yeah.
So if we book today, we get the PCR tests, we'd pay for the 2 tests in the UK, we'd arrange quarantine, so we wouldn't be able to see them on for 2
No,
weeks.
and then to come back, I guess we'd have to do it all over again.
Yeah.
I don't know whether we'd have to quarantine this then. I don't think we would, but we'd still have to have another test.
Mm.
So that would be 4 tests per person.
And they're what, 200 each?
I don't know how much they are.
250 each,
I don't
something
know,
like
because
that.
it changes from antigen to PCR.
So that'd
doesn't it?
be 1,000 each on top of what
Yeah.
we would pay for the
Uh-huh.
flights. And you know, although you're seeing some very cheap flights at the moment, it's not necessarily cheap because you've got to pay all the other
Yeah, and then
for
there's all
the
the
hoops that
and
you
there's all
jump into.
different paperwork you've got to fill in too.
Oh God, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Tracy was saying that having it very bad again in Germany, France, and Italy. You booked for Nick's booked for Benidorm.
Yeah.
Boris Day, who? Falafel Johnson, pledging to build a garden bridge from England to Tenerife. That'd be great, wouldn't it? If you could get one bridge from here to
from here to
Tenerife
Tenerife.
with a COVID testing unit in the
Uh-huh.
middle, that'd be brilliant. That would.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like you're saying that they're having it bad again in Germany, France, and Italy. They're predicting a 3rd wave coming to the UK very shortly, aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah, they are.
So, whoa.
Whoa.
I just don't know when it's going to end. Mind you, it's got to be said, in the beginning of the century, when everybody talks about the Spanish flu, but we did have the Spanish flu.
And it lasted 2 years, didn't it?
It lasted 2 years, 4 waves,
4 waves.
killed 50 million people, but they hadn't got the technology or the resources or the infrastructure or the internet back then. They kind of let it have to work
Yeah,
its
so
way through.
nobody kind of knew what anybody else was doing because
No.
we didn't have social media or anything back then.
There
did
you
we?
go, Sue's saying she's not even contemplating
know,
a
yeah.
holiday until next year. Do you know, I think in reality, neither are we, are we?
No.
We just aren't.
I mean, if the window of opportunity arises,
Then,
like it did in August last year, then possibly.
yeah, but that was pre. Oh, no, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the end of the day, it's like this, we're not contemplating a holiday. Like Hollie says, if the opportunity arose safely, then we would consider it.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, it's just...
I mean, when we had that, we were supposed to meet my mum and dad in Mallorca last year in August, and then it all kicked off, didn't it? And Jet2 cancelled their holiday.
Cancelled your mum's holiday,
Yeah,
didn't they?
we still had ours booked, and we were and ah, didn't we? Right until we were basically packed and ready to go. We were like, still, are we doing the right thing? But we did.
You see, Louise is thinking of next November.
Late November, she says.
I like what Andy says. The next wave will be COVID killed the radio star. Radio's dead. YouTube's the future. YouTube and Facebook say no more. Yeah, but it's a lot of people have been saying to us, oh yeah, but you're locked up in a sunny country. Believe me, it's no
I
different
know that.
than it is there. It's like, it's the same but different.
Ah, little Jack. Little
How
Jack
is
is
little
huge.
Jack doing? How is little Jack
Jack
doing?
is 17 and
In June.
yeah.
Hello, Glenn.
Hi,
How you
Glenn.
doing? Good to see you. Arthurs were plural now, which is
Oh,
good.
Arthur's, yeah.
Late September for Tracy. But Jack's he's nearly
He's
as
nearly
tall
tall
as
as
me.
you.
Yeah,
He's
and
huge. Towers over me now.
16, thinks he's
Yeah.
36.
Still call him little man though.
We still call him little man. I don't think we'll ever stop calling him
Probably
little
not,
man.
but he's way, towers way over me now.
Still, say no more. Booked accommodation in Los Gigantes for November. Yeah, mate. Geraldine, we hope you do. Because we need the tourists.
Oh my God, we're desperate for tourists.
Yeah, and I've got to say, like I was saying earlier, it's no different for us being here. Okay, we've got the sun. But one thing we've always missed about here is seasons. We don't get
Yeah, we
seasons.
don't get seasons.
We don't get seasons. In Mallorca, we had a little bit of a seasonal thing going on. But here we don't get, and I do miss the seasons.
Oh,
And
Les Roundtree, books for Mallorca. Whereabouts in Mallorca are you going, Les?
Oh, that's a good one.
We love Mallorca.
We love it. We used to live there. We used to live in Mallorca.
Tell us whereabouts you're going. I'll tell you what it's like.
But you know, I mean, it's here. It's just as Groundhog Day as it is for you guys over there. There's no change, no difference.
No, there's nobody's got anything to talk about anymore because there's nothing happening. There's nowhere to go.
Did I hear my name earlier?
Yeah, you did. Come say hello to
Yeah.
people.
It's potluck as to whether places are going to be
Come
open.
and sneak around the back.
Who's
Look,
here? Is anyone here? Do I know?
he's not really that tall. He's standing up. We're sitting down. Yeah, there's lots of people.
Yeah, lots of people.
Robin, how are you doing?
Hi, Robin.
We've been watching you on Facebook. Robin HC, you don't know Robin. Robin's my counsellor friend.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. And Robin, I think I owe you a point from our last bet. But I will pay you when I get to see you. Yeah, we'd love you to visit the bar. Of course, I remember you. We had a bet. We were arguing the last time.
Auntie Les says hello.
Hi,
The last time Robin HC and myself met, we were arguing about Brexit and whether you'd be in or out. And
All
what have
right.
you.
Yeah.
And he was right, I wasn't. So, Robin, I owe you a point. And I will pay. Hi, Jack, says Eileen. Don't
Never say that on an aeroplane.
Don't say it on an aeroplane.
Hi, Jack. You having half broke?
Yes,
Yeah.
Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to stop feeding him, I think. So the last time...
You wouldn't want to feed him for a week.
The last time we saw Robin, I saw Robin, it cost me a pint. I will pay you. And I did offer your wife one as well, so she can have a drink as well, which is great. The last time I saw Glenn, the last time I spoke to Glenn on a telephone was when he was coming round
Santa
our house.
Ponzo, it's nice there.
Yeah.
We lived there, didn't we, for a few weeks when we first moved there?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
It's great.
Went back to Glen.
Yeah, but Glenn, he phoned me up the one day, and because he used to work in Exeter, and he used to drive up past our house.
Great act.
Brilliant act. Absolutely brilliant. He used to drive up past our house.
Oh, right, we're gone.
He used to drive up past our house, and he used to get on the phone and say, Arthur, I'm on my way, get the kettle on. And the one day I says, I don't think you are. He says, I've just finished. I'm on my way back up the motorway. I'll be there in about 10 minutes. I says, no, you won't be coming past our house. And he said, why not? I said, we've moved to Mallorca. And he just put the phone down.
We never heard from
We
him
never
for
heard
years.
from him for years. Well, there you go. My Spanish accent.
Thank God for Facebook and social media, right?
My Spanish accent is very good. I speak a Spanish nearly fluently. Oh, that was Italian,
I
wasn't
was going to say.
it? Yeah, it's close. Yeah, we do well. Jack's always gone to school here in Tenerife.
He was born here.
At a Spanish school. He was born in Tenerife.
He speaks Spanish like a native.
He does. I don't know where he's native to, but he speaks Spanish like a native. He's great.
Yeah.
You say Jack's still handsome? Well, he is. I was going to say get your glasses clean, but he is. He's still a good-looking man. He is our boy. So, guys, listen, we've decided that Wednesdays is going to be our night. We're going to come and speak to you every Wednesday. Somebody's saying you're good-looking. Oh, hang on, he's swanking in.
Yeah, he's swanning, he's shimmying in.
He's swanning. Look at him.
Go on, do a little shimmy.
Get out. So we've decided Wednesday nights is going to be our night with you guys. So you guys are going to tell us what you want. I mean, listen, We can sit and talk to you till the cows come home. Or we can do half talk, half quiz. Or we could do all quiz. You tell us what you fancy. Because
I could throw a song in, couldn't I?
you could throw it. You could get your guitar and do a
Yeah, I
song.
could throw a song
Do you
in.
fancy that? Do you fancy Hollie doing a song with a guitar?
Not
Maybe.
tonight, then.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
Maybe next week.
But next week, quiz.
No, we won't invite Stephen Chicken
No.
because he'll be down at Chicken Shack.
God, I don't want Steve in here on a Wednesday.
Oh, no, it's bad enough on a
I
Saturday.
have enough of him on a Saturday.
I get him in stereo on a Saturday. I get him in here, and I'm in the other room, and I get him in there as well. Started going out walking now.
Yeah, and before we go in the studio, she ends up with and a song.
And a song, a quiz and a song.
Quiz and a song. That's it. We've got to change all the openings now.
Yeah.
The quiz and a song. So you really want to hear Hollie sing? No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be cool though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Shall I bring the drums up from the bar? No, probably not.
Quiz online, or it would be great if we could do online.
Online,
wouldn't
I bet I
Yeah.
could put the oi board up here. Just move it forward because it's there. It's there.
it? We've gone digital now. We don't do it. We don't dish out cards anymore. We can't because of COVID.
You see?
So we've got it all. We've got oi. When we do oi, it's all on a laminated sheet,
Yeah.
and we use the ring pulls off cans as markers, and then they get sterilised and cleaned every night. Yeah.
If you're reading the comments, guys, let me tell you about Glenn.
Glenn, I've got to ask you, have you still got them big shoes?
Yeah, and also, have you still got the blow-up doll in the suitcase? That's what we need to know. Glenn is a comedian, and I have got a million.
And the puppy dog
Yeah.
without a patch.
Yeah,
Whatever.
was a lad,
Yeah.
you know, Patch
Yeah.
was a pup. Yeah, his show was brilliant. We used to love working with him when he turned up, obviously. When he
That's
didn't-
another story.
When he didn't run out the back door. I've got loads of stories about Glenn. Maybe I'll tell you one day. We could have an hour talking about
I
Glenn.
bet he's got a few about you.
I'll tell you what, we could phone him up the one
We
day.
could.
Listen, let's construct our next Wednesday night, shall we? Shall we start with a quiz,
Yeah.
then a song,
And a song.
and then we could call someone online.
Yeah.
We could speak to Glenn or
Yeah.
Johnny Laugh, or
And then we could do the answers to the
then
quiz.
we could do the answers to the quiz. Deacon
And
Blue,
then,
Deacon Blue.
Yeah, and then maybe another song.
So what do you think, guys? Shall we between us construct?
Like a proper
night.
variety show, yeah.
That's it.
Exciting.
We'll do quiz, we'll do song, we'll do a phone, we'll do the answers.
Yeah,
That'll be
Glenn.
there.
Yep, got them all.
Yeah, what's that? He's got them all
He's got
still.
them all still.
Oh, great. Brilliant. He used to work under the name of Glenn Fiddick.
And that great big quiff that you had. The great big rubber quiff. I remember that.
Brilliant. It'd be great. So there we go. Quiz and a song and a phone in. We'll talk to one
Oh,
of
well,
our
maybe
mates.
maybe a game, like an online oi.
But how are we going to do
I
that?
don't know how we do it though.
I think the only way we could do that is if everybody got themselves a pack of
13
playing
random
cards,
cards, yeah.
shuffled them and took 13 out. But you see, the thing is, we wouldn't know if they were sitting there with all 52 cards going, I've got that. Yes, when they're at 13 and gone, go, oi, we'd have all these people going, oi,
Adam's there. Hi, Adam.
at the moment.
Big
What's it?
screen games.
Big screen
Yeah, we'll
games.
still look
don't
there,
you?
won't we?
I'll have a look. We'll have a look at that. That could be interesting. What time? What, Robin? What time? What?
Oh,
when
but,
you get your
half
drink.
8. About half 8.
Yeah, next week.
Half 8's a good time.
We're gonna start R8 because
We're a bit late today.
we are.
Oh, he's lost the big quiff.
Oh no. What? We're a bit late. I'll tell you why we're late. Last week we came on Tuesday, right? But we've not been online for a long time.
Yeah.
And now we're using, like I say, all this different technology that we can flip between this, and I can build pages for left, right, and centre and everything. So we can make it a little bit more entertaining, hopefully.
Magic.
Maybe put the questions up there, or I don't know. I'll work on it for next week. Should be interesting.
Keep you busy,
So,
yeah.
are we kind of magic?
Magic.
You like
No,
this?
you know a couple of
Not
magic
a lot.
tricks,
I know a couple of magic tricks. That's fact. I think Glenn taught me one. Listen, so what do we think then? Is it going to be, good evening, how you doing? Welcome, guys. Then we're going to have a bit of a quiz, maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 questions. Then Hollie can sing a song. Then we'll do a phone in with somebody, one of our entertainment friends. Then we'll do the answers to the quiz. Then we'll go home. Does that sound about right?
But we'll already all be at home, won't we?
Yeah, but it sounds right. It sounds like a
Yeah, it
format.
sounds like a plan, doesn't it?
A format.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. Have you seen that? What's
Yeah.
happened already?
Yeah.
You've had you'll have your cocktails ready. Great. Oh, listen, I'm only stopping drinking for a week to start with. I'm just not going teetotal. See, everybody's up for it. You're too clever. Watch. You're too clever too. Da, da, da. Clever,
You've got
clever.
something on there, haven't you?
Got someone on where?
Like there.
Oh, yeah. We can do this. Round of applause. Lovely, lovely. We can do all this. And we use this system as well.
Yeah.
We must do a PayPal page. Well, it's funny you should say that. We have got a PayPal
We
page.
have got a PayPal page.
What is our PayPal
I don't know.
page?
Oh,
Have a look.
okay, now you're asking. Oh, Glenn Rose had his job today.
Oh, Glenn, you had your Glenn. And finished. What did you have a job of? Brandy, whiskey, vodka? You've missed that. Great.
Can
Well,
you
there
write?
go.
Can you write this down somewhere?
Can I write it down somewhere?
Can you
Let
put
me
it
see.
on one of the comments maybe on the
I've got a
screen?
pen.
No?
I've got a pen.
No, that's not what I had in mind.
Well, if I've got a pen first, you can type it into there. Or I could type it into there.
So,
We'll work it out.
Yeah.
I brought all these post-it notes and I haven't opened the box. Look at these. I brought a great big packet of post-it notes.
where do we display that then?
Well, I'll do it. Don't worry. I'll work it out.
All right.
I'll work it out. I always do. Have you got it? You got the address?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can be clever, shall we?
Okay.
I'm not always that clever, but let's be clever. I've got to go back to Maine for a minute, right? And then I can add a text.
There.
There you go, text. And we're going to call
Right,
this
so-
PayPal. There you go. So that's that. You just talk amongst yourselves, right? We're going to try and do this, and we're going to try. Go on then. We're still here. Do it. www.
No, PayPal.me.
It is www.
I don't know.
PayPal.
Got this big writing it.
Me.
There you
Go
go, I'm
on.
blind.
PayPal.me.
PayPal.me /
Yeah.
60s bar.
It's 60
6LS.
SBAR.
Capital L.
Where's it say that?
Big L.
Oh, got you.
Los Gigantes.
Oh, nice.
Big L, big G.
G.
That's all one word, yeah?
Yes, I know. People are looking at us and thinking, what the stinking hell are they doing? Well, it'll all become apparent in a little while. I'm sure it will. Is that it? Capital L?
Yeah, you need space though.
Yeah, I know,
to get rid of that
I know.
space.
I've got to tell you, we like this all the
That's
time. No, it's not. That is.
That's it.
Is that it?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So let's drop that there.
Yeah.
There it is. Boys and girls, look at this. Oh, not that one. This one. What's happening here? I thought I was good at this. I'm not that good. Oh. There it is. There's the PayPal address. Now I'm putting it in there. Oh my God.
There it is.
I'll put that there. Right. But I think when I go back to here,
Yeah.
it's going to disappear.
It's gone.
No, it's
Oh,
there.
there it is.
There it is. There it is. That's what you wanted, guys. PayPal.me, 60s bar, Los Gigantes. But it's important that you've got 60s bar, then a big L and a big G. If you want to buy us a drink, feel free. I'll put it up properly for next week. In the meantime, Hollie and I are going to sit here looking like we've just been nicked and we're doing one of the wanted photos with our number underneath us. It's there. Well, I didn't expect that to happen. That's really nice. So there you go. If you feel like buying us a drink, that would be lovely of you. Now listen, so next week we're going to start. We'll have a chat about the news, what's going on around
Yeah,
here.
so it'll all have changed again by then.
Yeah, it will have changed by then. I mean, if they bring this, I mean, they've just voted not to go to 8 o'clock curfew. Now, if they do bring it in, and there's every likelihood they could.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean they won't.
Right. I mean, don't forget at one stage, the curfew was 6 o'clock in New York.
No, I don't think the curfew was 6
Well,
o'clock.
the closing of
But
the bars.
everything had to be closed by 6 apart from, I don't know about supermarkets.
Do you know what, Linda? Linda's just said she's
Yeah.
looking forward to next Wednesday and Saturday. We're going to take over.
Yeah.
We're going to take
Take
over.
over the world.
I'll tell you where else we are as well, the multicoloured talk show. We're on XP TV1.
Hey, Kerry and Chris,
Yeah,
shimmying along there.
yeah, and that'll be xptv1.com. You can find us Saturday morning, and we repeat it on Monday nights at 6 o'clock, which is great. Kerry and Chris, what's it like in 60s bar with you guys? Because these guys, they've got their own bar at the bottom of the garden, and they call it 60s bar. And
I would imagine it's probably still closed for the winter.
Yeah, when we do our grand tour, when all the restrictions are lifted, we're gonna go down there, aren't we?
Yeah. Should we tell them about Eric?
Yes, he's a friend of ours. No, you tell him about it.
Okay, so I have this friend called Eric.
We
do. Yeah. I met him many years ago.
Yeah.
When I was gigging at Domingo's in Los Gigantes, and we got chatting, simply because we both discovered that we were at the same Celine Dion concert back in the late 90s at the Birmingham NEC, and we became friends. And he used to come over every year and visit us. But sadly, due to his health, he's unable to travel anymore. But he's a massive, massive supporter of Stafford Rangers Football Club, and he does a lot of fundraising for them, and he's very highly thought of at Stafford Rangers, isn't he?
He's a fabulous player.
And he wants to put us in the match day programmes. So Los Gigantes are going to be advertised as a 60s bar.
Yeah. So we're going to be all over Stafford Rangers.
Big massive thank you to Eric.
And Eric, when and if you get to watch this, just remember that if we do our grand tour, we are going to be expecting a VIP tour of the Stafford Rangers football ground, because we've seen films and
yeah, we have, and we want copies of the programmes as well.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, for a lower league club, it's absolutely brilliant.
We have just bought a new heater. 60s UK is opening soon.
How cool is that? Brilliant. But what we're going to do when we do our mammoth, this is the plan. You've probably heard our plan. Our big holidays, they're like what we call the big holidays. They're no bigger than any other holiday, but they cost more. You know, our big holidays, the last 2 years have been Florida, haven't they?
We have.
And Hollie was sat there the one day, and we were talking.
That's a big message.
So what's going on? Yes, we are. You're quite right, Robin. We are opening borders. Restrictions are getting a little bit tighter. We are in level 3.
I'm planning on coming in May.
Yeah.
Good.
Donna says Stafford Rangers is a nightmare to play.
I thought you couldn't come on a holiday until July from the UK. Because it was subject to a £5,000 fine. Yeah. But again, it's all subject to change.
Everything's subject to change.
Yeah.
But going back to what we were saying, Hollie said, listen, we've been watching The Long Way Round, The Long Way Up, The Long Way Down with Ewan McGregor and Charlie Borman. And it sparked her interest. You know, we love the programme, great programme. But she said, wouldn't it be great if we could do something like that for our YouTube channel around the UK? So what we're going to do, as soon as we can, and we've got free movement and travel, we're going to hire a big old car. Fingers crossed,
May the 17th, Robin.
Yeah. But we're going to hire a big old bus. Well, you know, one of these big...
we don't know what we're going to do yet, do we?
Well, not a
we're
bus.
Just hire,
you know, the RV.
We're just going to work our way around and go and see people.
And we're going to go see people who come in our bar, people that we've met, people that we know. Family, friends. And we've got a couple of interesting places that we want to go. We're going to try and get Eric to give us a tour of Stafford. We have friends in Liverpool. We have friends in Aberdeen.
We've friends all over.
We've got friends all over the place. So what we're going to do is we're going to plan a route, and we're planning to do a series of films, series of programs on our YouTube channel. We don't know what it's going to be called yet, do we? We've written the theme tune, but that's about all. But yeah, Scotland, Scotland.
What's that route somebody said that we should do?
Somebody said, is it the 501 route in Scotland? Something like that.
Oh, Joe Cabin, I wish we were going to be riding bikes.
No, we are not.
I'd love to.
We are not. No, we're not. We're not going to ride bikes. No, we're not.
As much as we
now listen, I know what Calvin's doing. I know what he's doing. He watched us the other week when I was having a rant about cyclists, and he's winding me up. I know.
NC 500.
That's it. It's supposed to be a good route, but you know what we're planning on doing is going back to the UK. There'll be a film on us getting there and hiring the car, and then we'll stay I know Chesterfield. Chesterfield, beautiful town.
Never been.
Great market town, wonderful place. But we'll stay for a few days with the mum and dad, and then we'll plan our route and go all around the UK. For, we reckon about a month, don't we?
Well, that would be
That's
nice
the
to do.
plan.
We don't know whether it'll come off yet.
How about Cheshire? Of
Yeah.
course. Well, Cheshire is like just above the Midlands. It's North 500 in Scotland. Absolutely
Absolutely
amazing.
amazing.
There you go. You see all these suggestions there, because we look back on the comments and everything, and we take them all on board. What didn't take long?
I don't know.
I don't know. Some it didn't take long.
Didn't take long.
What was it? The drink? My drink's gone.
I am Martin gone to.
I'm almost out. I say no more. But that's our plan. Anyway, we're gonna see what we can do,
Yeah, see what
and it'd be
happens.
great. We will. You're quite right, Trace. We will love it. You know, the thing was, we went to Florida 3 years ago now. You didn't want to go, did you?
No, I had no intention of. Well, no.
Totally nonplussed. Was not
You
interested.
just harped on about it
That's
so
all.
much that I
You just
thought,
booked
sod
it.
I'll
You
book
booked it to shut me up, didn't
it.
you?
Yeah. But then
Well,
the minute I landed, I
what
didn't
was
want to
you-
come home.
Oh, was you like as soon as you took
Yeah.
your foot off that plane?
Didn't want to come home.
Oh, it was like, goodness me, I have been reborn. I have been reincarnated into heaven.
Yeah.
And we went round America for 2 weeks, all three of us with an American accent, didn't
Yeah.
we? Oh my God, look, there's the traffic light. Let's go left and all that. It was great. Yeah, I love Devon. We'll come down to Devon. We like cream teas, don't we? Well, we used to live in Burnham-on-Sea in Somerset, didn't
Oh,
we?
I love green teas.
Yeah.
It's making me hungry
Right.
now.
And we know Devon, Ilfracombe, and I love Ilfracombe. Ilfracombe's great, I do. Oh dear me. Do you know, I need to sort it out.
Some community getting
Oh right, yeah, good grief. Canal boating's great. Take your mate to. Do you know what?
Yeah, I fancy that. I've never been to the
I went on the
Broads.
Norfolk Broads on a holiday once. Oh, what a fabulous holiday! It was great. It's just so.
We on an airboat.
Well, yeah.
There's
no,
more like cruises now
well,
these days,
they are.
aren't they?
Yeah. But oh,
Yeah,
what a
before they were
great
narrowboats.
holiday!
Just have narrowboats in Worcester.
Brilliant. And you just go along on the waterways and
Yeah.
pull into pubs
Uh-huh.
on the waterways. It's fantastic. I did that. Speed limit 4 miles an hour.
Yeah.
God, that'd take you about 3 years, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Quite
would
right.
you?
Say no more. But yeah, so that's our plan. So, we've sat and talked to you guys for about 40 minutes now, about 45 minutes. In fact, I can tell you they're wrong. 42 minutes
42.
and 42
Meaning in
seconds.
life.
But we've sorted out our new show format.
Yeah, we have.
We've found out about 60s bar. We've caught up with old friends. Robin at HC. I haven't heard that name for long. I've been
Yeah.
following her on Facebook though, which is great. And I've got to say, another friend of ours, Robin. You'll know KC, Kel Woods. He's just got an internet #1 with his song Fred Astaire.
It's a really
which
good
is
song.
great.
We were listening to
It's
it
great
the other day,
song.
weren't we?
And it's been played in Australia now as well. So we're all spreading our little wings all over the place. Eileen said, what about Cheshire? I love that cheese. It's great
yes.
cheese.
Have you still got that big van?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
the Renault Master with the
Yeah.
ball cues in the back.
Renault Master. I used to drive around with the Renault Master. And we converted it, me, my dad, my brother.
Yeah, with a
Yeah.
dressing room in it.
It had got triple bunk beds in it. It had got a kitchen sink. It had got television, carpeted and curtains, and then the back area was for all the equipment. And if you remember, Glenn, our show was huge. I mean, it was like 32 foot across the stage, all lights and smoke and everything. And we used to keep cool cues under the
Is that in
seats.
case anybody banged on the
Yeah.
door at night?
Yeah, of course. Well, you can't be too careful, can you? And yeah, but no,
Yeah,
got
it's
rid
long
of it.
gone,
Got
long
rid
gone,
of it,
that house.
long gone. We live alongside the can in Acton Trussell. Linda, where's Acton Trussell?
Staffordshire.
Is it really?
Well, I'm
Acton.
guessing so.
I know Stackton Trestles. That was a fictional
Oh, I
place.
love Blackpool. Got really good friends in Blackpool.
Oh, we got lots of friends
Yeah.
up there. Yeah.
Yeah, and all my best friends
We
in
used to
Blackpool.
sing up in Blackpool, didn't we?
Yeah, Ruby Hall.
Yeah, Ribby Hall, Talk of the Coast, Tavern, all places like that. We used
Yeah.
to sing up there. It was great. I'm not allowed to sing anymore. I'm too old.
We can't do entertainment over here.
Well, we can't. We're not allowed entertainment. We haven't been allowed karaoke
On Monday
for
afternoons.
such a long time. Yes.
Yeah, Stafford. I was
It's in Stafford. You're
Yeah,
quite
I knew
right.
she was in Stafford.
Just what?
Just up the road from Penkridge.
Oh, just up the road.
Just up the road.
I used to go to Penkridge a lot. Penkridge Market used to be great. They used to have the cattle markets there and everything. Penkridge, I like Penkridge. It's a good old place. So, yeah, but there's a lot of canals around there. In fact, Birmingham has got more canals mile for mile than they have in Venice. Amazing.
Don't forget your A to Z. Oh my God, remember them back in the day?
A to Z, I used to love
Oh
A
my
to
God, we used
Z.
to live by the A to Z, didn't we?
We've got another A to Z.
Everybody's got sat navs now, but
We've
back in the
got
day
this,
when I used to go around all these places in the middle of the Black Country in Birmingham, oh my God. Thank God for the A to Z is all I can say.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they're talking to each other. Andy, are you near us? Careful, Linda. He's a stalker, Andy is. He's always in that bar, sitting there, getting drunk. Him and his wife, brilliant. We are missing you guys, honestly. It's still the bar, but it's not the same.
I can't wait for all the reunions to take place.
It's still the bar, but it's not the same.
Yeah,
Not the same without you guys. But I'll tell you what, when it's all cleared, we can have a reunion every bloody week, can't we?
Yeah.
We'll have to get a bigger bar, I think.
Right.
That means more staff. Dee's still with us, by the way. Dee's still working.
Yeah, she was watching. I don't know if she's still there.
Yeah, Dee's still there. She was watching earlier. So if you're still there, Dee, wave hello to everybody. Say hi, guys. She still works with us, which is great. Not as much as she used to, obviously, but circumstances, don't allow. But whenever we can, we get her in. Don't worry, the reunion will be. Oh, my God. I think we might have to hire the square.
I think it's going to be more like reunions.
Yeah, we have to hire the square, aren't we?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. I wonder if the mayor will let us. Oh, we know the mayor.
My mate.
He's your mate, isn't he?
Yeah.
How are you sat on that chair?
I've got my foot on the seat.
She's got one leg up like a Buddha. Unbelievable.
Robin's in Cardiff.
Oh, you're in
used
Cardiff.
to sing there.
Yeah, Wales is going to be a part of our tour, obviously. Brilliant. Yep, celebration needed. It's all go. It's all one of them. So, listen, guys, we're not staying for too long now, but we're just going to put this to you. Is that the format for next week? 10 to 15, quick say hello, 10 to 15 question quiz. Hollie sings a song, we get a phone guest, give you the answers, go home. Does that sound like a deal? Is that a plan? Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'll have to practice.
Yeah. Still waiting for the replies. Looks like it could be, I tell you.
Yeah,
Yes. Oh, Elaine says yes. Brilliant.
Set your timers then for next Wednesday.
Set your timers.
8:30.
And is it definitely
Set
going to
an
be
alarm.
8:30?
Yeah.
8:30. So I'll get yourself a pen and paper as well.
Pen and paper, yeah.
You need a pen and paper. And there you go, Calv. It's all go. It's all go. I do believe Calvin and Louise are moving house. Are you moving house or have you moved? I'm not sure. If you are moving house, I hope it goes really smoothly for you. Really smoothly.
How are the rest of the establishments coping? Well, sadly, there's not that many open.
No, I'll tell you what. If you watch the Multicoloured Talk Show on a Saturday morning, good girl.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch the Multicoloured Talk Show on a Saturday morning, part of our show is a little walk around, and you can see how quiet it is. It's
Doing a quick lap of the
really
village.
quiet.
There
you go, Harry.
We're open, obviously, a few nights a week. Bodeguita's open. Jason's Charlie's Bistro is temporarily closed.
Not closed, but temporarily.
No, just temporarily closed, as is Highland Paddy's.
Sorry, Calvin, did I remind you?
Oh, I went to have been moving today.
No,
TJ's is open. The wine bars are open. Tipsy Terrace is still temporarily closed.
Bamboo's open.
Bamboo's open.
Paul at TJ's, Domingo's.
Yeah, Domingo's is open. And there's the restaurants, the two restaurants in the square. Sardine Del Sol and Bougainville, is it the other one?
Bougainville, yeah.
No,
Yeah, it is Bougainville.
Yeah, I think so.
Dial of Brew's been closed, but I think they're due to open again this week.
The supermarket, yeah. Harrods is open, yeah.
Harrods is open.
Richardson's is open, limited nights.
We've lost an awful lot of places. But it's like Hollie says, they may be closed at the moment, but when the situation resolves itself, these former businesses will be taken by other businesses, and it'll be great. It'll be a different face to the village. All the roadworks that went on over the last couple of years, they're finished now, aren't
Yeah,
they?
it's looking good. Yeah,
So it's looking great. So nothing else to report at the moment. Awesome resolved by your. Well, thank you, Terry. Do you know what it is? We're very lucky in our village. The places that are open, generally they're being supported by a great set of locals, a great set of expats that really support as many of us as they can. And they're really good because they don't stick to one place. They try and share the bit of wealth that's available around everyone to try and keep us all open.
Yeah.
And without you guys here, our residents are the lifeblood. They really are. I have to say though, for them, it's got to be equally as boring as it is for you guys in the UK, because like you guys, we see the same faces week in, week out.
Yeah, and there's nothing new to talk about.
No, but we're just looking at the faces that we see, the faces that we like,
And
get on with,
at least we can go
identify.
we can go and sit and have a coffee in a bar.
Yeah,
well,
but we can't go
outside a bar.
We can't go to each other's houses. That's stopped.
No.
So yeah, what is it?
New shoots, great future.
New shoots, great future.
Yeah.
You have a new fan. Check your inbox later. Adam, I will indeed. How are you, Adam? Are you okay? Are you fine? How's your mate, Tom? I did slap Steve for that, but there you go. Just like you with the chicken shack on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We have to go down. I mean, the thing is, we do try to support. We do. I mean, don't get me wrong. We love going to the chicken shack. We love sitting there. We love the company. We love the ambience. But the thing is, it could be easily done at home, couldn't it?
Yeah.
But we choose not to. We choose to help wherever we can. The other day we were in TJ's having a cocktail with Paul. How is Stu McCoy? Well, Stu McCoy's great.
Okay. Yeah, he's all good. Yeah, he comes in. We see him a couple of times a week.
Like the rest of us, he's a bit bored, but he's all right. He's waiting at the moment. His wife is he's stuck in Germany for one reason and another, and he's just waiting for her to come back. I'm sure it must be boring and tedious for him, but he's still there. He's great. He's doing all right. Tom's suing Steve. Great. We did a multicoloured talk show the other week, and we came across this photograph of Adam with Tom Daly, and we put it on the screen. Steve went, "Oh, shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me." Sadly, he didn't. But yeah, it's good. It's good to have you on. It's great to see you guys. We're missing you as well. We actually, we're fortunate. And I don't make any. I'm not sucking up to anybody. We're fortunate in so much as the people that come and see us in our bar are across the year the nicest set of people that you could ever meet.
Yeah, we've got great locals.
So we're fun. We're really.
And they, we're all in the same boat. They kind of understand.
And like I say,
when we tell them they've got to split the tables up, or they've got to do this and they've got to do that, then they're fine. They get it.
It's simple as that. Like I say, I'm not blowing smoke up anybody's bum, but we are really quite fortunate. But that's the way it is, isn't it? That's 60s bar. That's you guys. That's our locals. And do you know what I like about our bar? Is if you're a local and you come in all year round, our locals make some great friends with the people who come on holiday and spend time
they do,
bar. And it's almost like one big mishmash. We are lucky.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's it.
They're a very welcoming group, aren't they?
They are very, very welcoming, I'd say. Well, do you know what my problem is, don't you?
Yeah.
I've run out
Well, I have as well.
of that rather marvellous liquid that we call H2O. Look, it doesn't even swish around. Doesn't even swish around. So we'll get things sorted out for next week, right?
I'll get a new glass now.
Yeah, get a new glass because I broke that one. So
I broke it actually putting the ice in.
Are you looking forward to next week now?
Yeah, I am. I'm a bit nervous about the live singing thing.
Why?
I don't know. I haven't done it for ages. Can we pre-record it and put it on?
No, I don't think so.
Can we not?
I could.
We could, couldn't we?
I could pre-record it.
Yeah.
Do you prefer pre-recorded or live?
No, it's just. Yeah.
No, listen. I know how many lives are coming up here, mate. These are all going to be live. Yeah. Brenda, we'll see you Wednesday.
Dodie's fine. You haven't seen Dodie today. It's her birthday tomorrow.
Birthday tomorrow.
So if you're on Facebook on the Wine Bar, wish Dodie a happy birthday
Yes,
because
yes.
she was due. She was just about to have a massive 60th birthday party last year. We got it all arranged, the buffet, the entertainment, and everything.
Live.
And then obviously we all went into lockdown.
4
so it
lives,
couldn't happen.
5 lives,
Oh my God.
6 lives.
No pressure then. No
6
pressure.
lives. So, Hooky, you're a star. I think that's supposed to say Hollie, you're a star. Live. Look at all the lives coming up.
Oh,
Live,
God,
live,
scary.
live. Yeah, Brian
Yours
is
on Monday. Happy
your
birthday
happy
for
birthday
Monday.
for Monday. And that's what we're going to have to do as well. We're going to have to start an Excel file.
We used to have a birthday club, didn't we?
Yeah.
Remember when we were doing
We
the
did,
daily
yeah.
lives?
Yeah. We have to have
Yeah.
a birthday club. Look, yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
LGH2O.
Absolutely. Definitely live.
Oh, I
Saying
like
something.
music, yeah.
Listen, guys, thanks very much for
Oh,
the
yeah,
last.
Les, it's yours tomorrow.
Yeah.
Same day as Dodie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you going to do, Les?
She's going to work.
I bet she is. That's my sister. Leslie Tucker, that's my sister.
Mm.
She's a star.
She's ace.
She's awesome. If I could be like anybody without the boobs, I'd be like one of my sisters and brothers, rather than be me. But there you go. They're awesome, my family. I'm a very, very
That was
lucky.
at Birmingham, wasn't it?
Well, it was
Oh,
Birmingham.
you get a day off on your
Day off.
birthday. Excellent.
My God, how fantastic.
Yeah, I'd like to say go somewhere nice, but there's nowhere open.
No, absolutely not. So, right, guys, here we go. We've been here for nearly an hour. We're talking next Wednesday, 8:30. Quiz, live Hollie. We'll find a guest.
We will.
It'll be great. And then,
Aha, go.
Listen.
Oh, it's all right. He'll be on repeat.
we'll be
Yeah.
on repeat, Gavin. Don't worry. Listen, Gavin, listen.
Set your alarm next
Set
Wednesday,
your alarm
8:30.
next Wednesday, 8:30.
Yeah.
That's it. Great night. Well, thank you all guys
Yeah,
for
thank you
joining
all.
us. Listen, it's been a pleasure. And we will see you for a bit of entertainment next Wednesday at 8:30. So
Yes.
from me, Eddie
And
Hastings,
for me, Hollie.
Hollie Bourne, yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot who she is. Old age. We'll see you next Wednesday at 8:30. Thanks, guys. Bye.